Welcome to GB's Crochet. I'm Amber, and it is Bust That Stash Tuesday. Woo woo! And every morning, I end up all the way over here for some reason. Good morning, good morning. Oh my goodness, look at all there. Good morning, Steven. Good morning, Marianne. Good morning, Arlena. I'm guessing Lisa. Is Lisa in the house? Because you are always on here. I can't see the beginning of my chat usually. Hold on. I'm going to go over to YouTube real fast. It's quite the conversation going before I got started. Let's see. Nope, just Mama Wench, Margaret. Okay. So just Mama Wench and Margaret. Let me read what you guys said before I came on. Just good morning. Okay, so we got Arlena. Yes, don't forget the thummies. Yes, Lisa, there you are. Good morning. Good morning, Julianne. Jay, good morning. You're making it. Love it. Melissa G. Rebecca. Kendall. Oh my gosh. BB. Look at all these faces. Oh, love it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay. You weren't first. Not this morning. Nope, Lisa. Good morning, Monique. All right. So, yes. So today's pattern, if you guys have not guessed, is Mama Wench's Crazy Chain Fingerless Gloves. So, if you guys want access to this, it is on her Ko-Fi page. She has shared the link in the chat. It's $2, y'all. That's it. For a very, very easy pattern. I was very willing to pay the $2 for it. Good morning, Grandma Rita, Grammy Rita, Lana, Nana. And I'll give you guys a close-up of the picture. You can see those awesome textured fingerless gloves. Awesome sauce. So yes, go snag that up and help her out. Support her by buying that pattern if you could. It's inspired me to start charging for mine, but I just don't know what to charge. But the ones that are on there already the way they are, I'm leaving them that way. From here forth, I'll decide differently. But I wanted to make those free since the blanket could be used for Boggy Creek. All right, so here is the pattern. And here is the Scrappy Stash. Sound like I said crappy stash. Scrappy Stash yarn I chose. I was like, I want something soft. I debated doing two of these together because I have enough. I could do these two together if I wanted to. Like run two together. Or, oh, it's not in here. I keep forgetting I don't have them in here. Or, these two together. Or I could run one of each of these together. I think I might actually do that. Put the pink and the blue together. I think that's what I'm going to do. Change my mind. The last second. 13th hour, as one says. Okay. If I'm running 2, 5, well, all right, so these are technically 4s, but I think they categorize these as 5s because of the fuzz. The fuzz. So, I think I need to go up to a 6mm to do two of these together. So I'm going to get started on these if you guys want to. Oh, I'm so happy to hear that, Kendall. That's awesome. I don't have that one up yet on my Ko-Fi. I need to get that one up on my Ko-Fi. That one I might charge for. but not much. Not much more. Okay, I think I'm gonna run 2 together here. This will be fun. I want nice and squishy and soft. And they're kind of thin, these Colorama halos. Colorama halos. That makes me so happy. Just as happy as, I don't know, for some reason, seeing all your guys' names this morning, it was like, oh my gosh, look at all these people that are here this morning just to come hang out with me. Oh no, Rebecca, hurry and get it all updated. 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 13, 14, 15, oh, 16, 17, 18, 19. Let me get this done real quick. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, and 31. There we go. Okay, y'all, check it. Check it. I got something to show y'all. It's done. My bag is done. Look, you know what? I embraced the drawstring. I embraced the drawstring. It did not make it back up to the dark as much as I wanted it to, but I thought it was getting way too tall. So I did 10 of these spike stitches, 10 rows of spike stitches. And then I took the inside and the outside of the yarn that I had left, which I still have this left, so I don't know what I'm going to make with it. And I made way too long of chains. So next time I could remake the chains and pull these out, which isn't a big deal. I did 150. It probably only needed about 80 to 100. But what I did is I did 2 straps and I fished them in a way where you could tie them and adjust them. So this is why I said I made these too long. And then I made it to where you can pull like this. And then you've got 2 long handles. You can either carry it or you can take these 2 handles. You can turn this into a gift bag and you can tie a bow with the handles. This is so cute. Oh my gosh, I love this bag so much. I don't like to make things more than once, but this might be something I make more than once. Isn't that cute? For this, I have no pattern for it yet. But I will be putting it out, I promise. I promise. And oh my god. I don't like, okay. I love my work, okay? I do like the way things will look, right? This is not my design, but I like the way it turns out. I got a square done yesterday, by the way. But y'all, this is one of those times where I'm like, screw it. I'm happy with this. Like, I am going to, like, this pattern is going to become, oh my gosh, I've got ideas. Hats, blankets. Y'all, I'm itching to make another bag. So that one was doing, okay, the thing is I got to figure out if I'm going to make this a hat, I got to figure out how to do it because this is 72. This is a beanie on the bottom, basically. It's not, the only thing is it does have holes in it. It is definitely holy, but this is basically a beanie at the bottom here. And I go up to 72. So I've got 12, 24, 36, 48, 54, 60, 72. So it makes a pretty decent sized bag. And then just by reducing it one round, it made this size. And then this is just a single drawstring. So see the difference in one round? I feel like I need to go down at least maybe another round or 2 to make a hat, to get it down to a hat size. She doesn't have a tutorial for a ball sack or anything like that, but she's been making them, and the stitch work, yes, it came from her. It is her brain baby, if you want to call it that. Like, she created the Scraptastic Granny, which is 3 rounds of the granny square and then 3 rounds of the spike granny that she does, the way she does it. But mine is 1 round of granny, 1 round of spike, 1 round of granny. It alternates 1 round of each. Oh my gosh, this shirt is like, keeps riding up on me. I love that bag so much. Like, I want to make another one already. Like, my trio colors, these trio blanket colors are I'm like wanting to frog that blanket out, which I plan on doing, but I want to make a bag with those colors, I think. So it was very much inspired by Creations by Jax. Yes. Her whole ball sack thing is what got me started on this thing. And then she gave this awesome tip over the weekend on her Saturday Live, where she Spiketastic Granny. Did I say it wrong? Yeah, the Spiketastic Granny blanket that she put out. Yeah. But yeah, she on her live, she was like, yeah, just make a you know, if you want to make a smaller round blanket or bag instead of a rectangular blanket, keep calling it blanket, rectangular bag, just start a beanie, you know, start like you're starting a beanie and just go from there. And that's what when my light bulb just went boop. So I give like serious all credit to her. But yeah, I feel like, I don't know. That's where I'm like struggling. I'm like, did I come up with that? Scraptastic. Oh, sorry. Spiketastic. The Spiketastic Granny. Yes. Sorry. It came out wrong. I meant to say the Spiketastic Granny. I just want to make sure I'm not stealing her idea though, because that is all her design. Like the 3 rounds of the granny, the 3 rounds of the Spiketastic. It even looks different than her pattern, so that's why I feel like. But I am letting you guys know that I came up with that bag based off her design. It does work great with Scraptastic, but I'm not taking anything from her name. I'm only just taking the fact that those 2 stitches work so well together, and I'm like, oh, ah. I love the stitch. I love that stitch pattern now. That's like one of my favorites. It gives texture. It gives like a 3D kind of look to it. And those are going to be nice and long. I have it all the way up here at my knuckle. And it's going down past my wrist about 5 inches or so. No, she's the name of her pattern is if Marianne knows where it's at. Does anybody know where that's at? If anybody knows how to get Jax's video tutorial on here, you can totally share that, and you guys can go see her Spiketastic Granny tutorial. She just put it out 2 weeks ago, because we're on week 2 of the Luck of the Draw, and she put it out. She put it out the day that Luck of the Draw week 1 came out, I think. It's been almost 2 weeks, not quite 2 weeks. Y'all, this is really cute. Ooh, I just had another like yarn idea. Like, I have yarn just yelling at me now from my stash, like, make me into a bag. Mary Ann, like, this is on you. Like, do you see this is not going to do it any justice. Like, oh my gosh, you can't even see the colors in this. Like, you can, but like in person, they're so cute. But I have some color on my halo that I could make into a bag too. And that'd be a nice squishy bag. The pattern is on her website, yep. But she's got a tutorial out too, for those of you that want a tutorial. Good morning, Melissa H. And, you know, I can share her website as well. But yeah, I want to make sure she gets credit for my inspiration. Yes. Thank you, Marianne. Yeah, I want to make sure Creations by Jax definitely gets the credit for my inspiration, for inspiring me, because I did not come up with, I mean, yes, I came up with it on my own, but like, not on my own. 99%. 90%. I don't even know how much percent. But like, it was because of her pattern and her advice. Like, I wish there was a way I could pay tribute to her without using her name. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to take her thing, her shtick, you know, like, and I don't want it to be like the Jax's bag, because then everybody's gonna be like, oh, is that your bag? And I'm like, no, I don't want that confusion. I wish there was a way. Maybe I just need to put a tutorial, not a tutorial, a short video out saying, hey guys, like, I just wanted to say that this bag was, the conception of this bag is all due to this amazing lady. So, like, I want to give her the credit, and the what's the word? The not the credit. That's not the word I had in my head just now. Tribute. I want to give her the tribute. And good morning, Arrow. I need to recake this one pink one. I was trying to use this one up because it was all like wobbly like this, but the only strand I could find was the one on the outside, so it's like falling over, and I'm trying to pull from the top of it so it'll stay in one place. Good morning, Margaret. Inspired by Creations by, I know it is, yeah, inspiration. So I'm working on Marianne's, what'd you call this thing? Marianne's Mama Wench's Crazy Train Fingerless Gloves is what I'm working on today. So Marianne has shared it a couple times in the comments, but it is on Ko-Fi under her shop. Y'all, it's $2. Go snag it up. Go give her all the love. $2. That's it. One-time payment, and you get it forever. And you can make a ton of things. I mean, you're gonna buy it and you're gonna memorize it. So I mean, you're paying for that awesome crazy train brain of hers. Just supporting her, basically. Go support her. Yay, Steven. And it's super easy. Y'all could go grab it real quick and come work on it with me. We should be able to get maybe one glove close to being done by the end of this live. If I don't talk too much. Yeah. I just wish there was a way I could, like, you know, give tribute to her. I don't know. I feel like maybe I need to go up a hook size. It's feeling a little stiff. Does it look a little stiff? It doesn't really feel like, I mean, they're fingerless gloves. I mean, I want some drape to it, but I mean, they're just gloves. So I guess it really doesn't matter if there's a drape to them. They're thick. I will say that. They are thick. Using the two together. I'm using a 6mm. I'm trying to decide if I want to go up to a 6.5. Just bump it up a half a hook size. But then I'd have to reduce my chain count a little bit, I think. Because then I might have elbow sleeves by the time I'm done. Y'all, okay, Marianne, let me know when if you reach 10 patterns, If you reach 10 patterns sold during my live this morning, counting sevens, if you reach 10 patterns sold, I will gift a pattern to somebody on your next, whenever you have a live. I will gift a pattern to somebody on your next live. So y'all, if she reaches 10 patterns sold in the next hour and 9 minutes, I'm going to gift one to somebody on one of her next lives. I've already emailed her. She said it was looking good, the bag, before it was finished. But I want to name it somehow where it pays tribute to her, but doesn't confuse people in the fact that it's not hers. So yes, if Marianne can sell 10 patterns, if you guys can help her by, like, if she gets to 10 patterns sold in the next hour, I will gift a pattern on her next live that she does, whenever that is. So that could be this week, that could be next week, that could be whenever Marianne decides to do it. 5 have been sold. Woohoo! Looks like I'll be gifting a a pattern today. So basically, from right now till the end of my live, if you can sell 10 patterns. Oh no. Well, I will, if we get close, Rebecca, if we get to like 9 and we can't quite get 10, then I'll say then we'll call it 10 at that point, because I know that you're trying. So it's fine. So I know you would have bought it in this hour had your card been working. Maybe it needs to be activated. Have you? I don't know. Do you? I haven't activated a card in a while, so I don't know. So yeah, Marianne. So start from 750. So anything from 750 on to end of my live, and then we'll count sevens, because she said she just bought it, so we'll count her. So I don't know where you're at. Unless you're counting all 5 that have been bought since you put it up. Maybe I'll gift more than one, because it's only $2. I don't know how I'll do that. Basically, I guess I'll just send you money and you can just email them a link or the PDF. It's not hard to do. Yay! Good morning, Breezy. Yay, Arlena. That's awesome. All right. Gotta look at the pattern. Chain 1, turn. Oh, goodness. Yay! Kendall bought it. Woo! Row 2 through 16. All right. I'm going to do a couple rows and see what I think. Y'all, these are going to be some thick gloves, but they should be nice and warm. 5 sold since you put it up. So how many sold since? I think you can see the time that they're bought. Well, let's see. Kendall just purchased it. Rebecca wants to purchase it, and I'll give her that. Let's see. Arlena got it and Steven got it. So you're up to 4 this morning. So you're up to 4 so far that I'm counting, and then you may have a couple more. Yeah. So I'm gonna say you're up to 4 from just this morning. Yep. So 6 more. Well, yes. I'm counting Rebecca because she's trying, but her card's not working for some reason. So I know if it was working, it would have been bought. So I'm gonna count her. I'm gonna count her. So anyway, I'm excited about my bag pattern, y'all. This is awesome. I just wish I could come up with a name for it. Because I don't want to use Spike-tastic. I don't think I want to use Spike in it. Because she's already done Spike-tastic. So. Woohoo! I think 10 is doable. That's why I was like, we can do 10. Woohoo, Margaret! Yay! So I'm up to 5 now on my count. Halfway there. Yeah, these are going to be... It's a little curvy, but I think that's because my chain is a little tight, but that's okay. Isn't that fun? You know, the fun thing about these is this first pair that I'm making, they're going to match the sweater that I made from Marty's crochet along that she did, I think, last year. Good morning, Katrina. Oh my goodness. So 6, 7, 8. 2 more. 2 more. We only need 2 more. That's so fun. Yay. Good morning, Sassy Mary and Katrina. That's awesome. Look at that, Marianne. Got 2 more to go. 2 more to go. I mean, y'all can share it on Discord and say, hey, we're trying to get Marianne to 10 patterns. Y'all, for every 10 that she sells, I will gift one. Not forever. No, this is not forever. Like, for the month of November. How about that? For every 10 that she sells, I'll gift one. On a live of hers. We just got to keep track of it somehow. But no, let's just stick to the 10 this morning. I don't want to get crazy. It's just exciting because there's so many going ahead and doing it. So I love it. Awesome. And it's well written too. Y'all, she whipped this thing up fast yesterday. She had this thing done, picture taken, loaded up on Ko-Fi in like a couple of hours. Like, and it's well written too. I might do a little more than 3 stitches though at the top for the thumb hole, because I think I'm going to make this part a little taller. So I'll pay attention to that when I get there. So right now my gloves are sitting at a couple inches above my elbows. They're going down into the sleeve. They're a little long, but that's okay. You want them to kind of tuck down in your jacket anyway, so your coat, jacket, whatever you want to call it. Apparently there's a season for each one, and I just, I don't care. It's a jacket or a coat in the moment. Woohoo! 9. One more. And I am counting Rebecca, I believe. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 7 was 9. I mean, technically you sold 10 because Lana Nana, she got one yesterday. Line brand impressions. Oh my goodness. So yeah, you are 1 pattern away. Woohoo! Well, there you go. They covered her. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do is 6. Well, Marianne, I owe you a gifted pattern on your next live. So if you sell any more after that, let me know. The other tweak is I'm going to do both loops on the end. And then chain 1, turn. I think I'm going to do that. No worries, Rebecca. We got her to 10. You're counted. So. Ooh, puzzle would be fun too. My scrap bin happens to be underneath my desk right here, so I was like, ooh, I'm gonna grab this yarn out before the live started because I was already thinking of yarn. I was like, ooh, that'd be fun. Well, I owe Mary Ann a gifted pattern to give away on her next live, whenever that is. So be watching out for Mary Ann. Go ahead and share your channel, and then that way people can go and make sure they turn on their notifications, because you never know when she's going to go live. It's random, and that's what works for her, because she just never knows when she's got the energy to do it. So yay, that's so awesome. I'm so happy for you. Such a simple pattern, and it's not that badly priced. And so, okay, my bag. Okay, fingerless gloves, $2. Bag, $6. I don't know. I mean, blankets, I don't know. I don't want to overprice my stuff, but I don't want to underprice it either. Normally, I don't have much issue running two together on these with yarns, but this fuzzy yarn is a little bit, just a teensy weensy, like itty bitty little bit challenging. Like, I don't want to say it's challenging because it's really not. It's just I keep like catching on things. Right, exactly. The crazy train, you'll never know when it hits the station, so go get those those notifications turned on, because it could be any time. So, and I don't blame you for going live when you have enough to show and share. So yeah. Anyway, and I like that you made these in half double crochets too, because half double crochets are quick and easy, and I don't know, there's just a flow and a cadence to them. $6 is fair. And then what do you do for blankets then? Because blankets are even bigger, like 8. I don't know. I definitely want to make a square version and a side-to-side version, I think. Oh gosh. Maybe they had a bit of a typo this morning. $34.99. Whoa. That's a bit much. Wowzers is right. Okay. There we go. All right, what do y'all think? Is that... Yeah, I think that'll be fine for a glove. I mean, it's a glove. Yeah, so it is curving a little bit, but that's because I put half double crochets into a slightly tight chain. So that's all on me. That is not her design. That's just, I should have done. Actually, I did the opposite of what you're supposed to do. Actually, no, did I do the chain with this one? Yeah, I think I switched to this. I don't know. But I would say definitely go up a hook size to do your chain, so that way you don't get the curve. But when you sew them together, it's not going to matter. So I really like these two together. It's seriously, it's thick and squishy. I've done 3 rows already on this. $6. I mean, because when you go and buy those bags in the store, you know, those gift bags, they're expensive. And this is a handmade gift bag, but the pattern for it, and it's not a gift bag, it's just a bag. But it could be used as a gift bag, and so that's what my brain keeps going to. I think you finally got the scarf working up how I went. Now about not crazy about this particular puzzle yarn. Oh, it's the one with that brown in it, right? I don't know if I have that one. But yeah, puzzle yarn with this pattern. Ooh, I have to try a pair for somebody else. I wonder if my mom would wear fingerless gloves. My mom has to. She's an X-ray tech at a hospital, in a small rural town hospital, and she literally walks to work every day, and even on her calls, unless it's like super cold outside. If it's super cold out in the middle of the night, she'll drive over, which I don't blame her, because just being outside for even just a minute or two can be dangerous in the cold. So she'll get in her car and run over there real quick. But most of the time she just bundles up and walks over, because she's like literally right across the street from the hospital. But it's like a block away that she has to walk to get to the door entrance for her to go into. So I'm wondering if she'd wear some. I know she'd probably wear fingered gloves, which I don't know if I'm ready to tackle fingered gloves. So I might have to do some fingerless gloves for her. You should try. I mean, these are really thick, and at least I'm running two. Well, okay, see, technically these are 5 weights, I think. So technically I'm running 2 5 weights together, which should be a bulky 6, super bulky 6. Yeah, but I'm running it with a 6mm, and so it's making it nice and thick, and the holes are filled in by the fuzz and the thickness of it. But yeah, I'm using a 6mm. And anyway, so my mom, I'm like, I don't know, because, okay, I think I asked this yesterday. With fingerless gloves, you're not covering the fingers. How do fingerless gloves keep your hands warm? I've never done these before. Like, I've made them, but I've never worn them. I always have to have gloves on my fingers, and I also found out that mittens are actually better than the finger gloves. So I might actually be able to make some mittens. I have to figure out a way to make some mittens, because it's got ringing in my ear. Because mittens are actually better because your fingers can actually touch each other. So maybe that's how fingerless gloves work, because your fingers can still touch each other. Whereas with gloves, the fingered gloves, your fingers are separated from each other with fabric, and so they can't keep themselves warm by touching each other. I don't know. My fingers, it's from here to here that gets cold, not down here. So it's like fingerless gloves in my head just don't make sense to me. The finger gloves I bought were easy for my cool. Yeah, these are super easy, Jay. They're like just half double crochets in the back loop. That's it. And it makes a really pretty texture to it. You really can't see the texture on mine too much because of all the fuzzy yarn, but you can see right here. And if you look at the picture in her thingy, you can see the texture that doing it in the back loop creates these little ridges. So definitely has some texture. Yes, it's literally just half double crochets in the back loop. But I'm not going to I don't want to give away too much of it, so you know. That's what I was thinking. You can adjust. And you know what, Marianne, if you ever want to update this to put that in there, you could put that towards the bottom, put like a note, or put it at the top saying, put it somewhere in your pattern, put a note and say, the thumb hole can be adjusted. All you have to put your instructions on how it can be adjusted into the pattern. If you update the PDF, there's a way to update it in the Ko-Fi. Like I think you just re-upload a new file to the same listing and you update it. I haven't had to do that yet, but I'm pretty sure it's, yeah, you just re-upload so like if you've got the pattern saved on your computer, I'm sure. Just go in there, type in the note, and then make it a PDF again and do the thing. Yes, it is back loop only, Rebecca. Yeah. But no, I was just thinking I want to try the puzzle yarn, and I have some puzzle yarn that I can make my mom a pair of fingerless gloves. I just don't know if she would wear them. I guess I could ask her, be like, hey, how do you feel about fingerless gloves? But yeah, my fingers are what gets cold from the knuckle up. I need these, Marianne, in mittens. No. What's all fingerless gloves with dragon scales? Oh yeah, you mean like this, like like I call them mermaid tears or crocodile scales or whatever. Yeah, they're actually not too bad. Huh. I've never actually made and worn a pair of fingerless gloves. Y'all, this thing is like, will not stay upright. Let's see if that helps. I caved it in on the bottom, so maybe it'll give it a flat. Good morning, Tank. I love that, the colors of that thing that you shared in the Discord. I don't remember what you called it, a poncho, I think. It was pretty. Pretty, pretty. She really like when they aren't above your level. Yeah, I was gonna say, well, good morning, Magic Frog. Yeah, so those dragon scales or whatever they're called, they look like scales. They're really not that bad. Okay, I feel like I grabbed an extra loopy loop there. Oh, I need to do this. Tweaked a little bit. Yeah, getting there. Yeah, the scales are, I think, if I remember right, somehow it's like you like just do rounds of double crochets, and then the next round a round of double crochets, and then I think you come around and do like almost like a shell, like you go down the post of it one way and you come up the other way, and then you go to the next one and go down and come back up, or not the very next double crochet, but you have to skip a few, I think. You're still trying to figure out the wobbles. Good morning. I have 2 wobbles kits that I have yet to finish. I think I have one partially done, and then the other one not even started. So I don't know. They just don't motivate me. I don't know what I was going to say. Oh, I wanted to talk to you guys about some ideas on some things that we can make. I don't want to go as far as doing like the 25 dishcloths of December or whatever it was that Kim did. But I want to make, I don't know, I want to do something, start a new series or something. I don't know. Because we're coming up on a new year, which means some things will be different because I won't have my Granny Square make-along anymore. So we got to figure out something to do either for a make-along on Mondays or come up with something else to do on Mondays. I would love to do stuff together with you guys. I know. Some of them can be, yes, more than an advanced beginner for sure. But like There are a few. I would say their first couple that they came out with, like the penguin and the penguin. I think the penguin was really their first one, but like I don't remember what the other ones were, but like the earlier ones for sure. I think with the videos that they had were okay for beginners. I think they were fairly beginner friendly, but it's a lot of the newer ones that they've come out with, like the collaborations with Harry Potter and all the different things that they are coming out with. It's cool, Tank. So yeah, I gotta get this pattern typed up for this bag. It's actually not too bad. So funny enough, the bag, so a lot of patterns, like, you know, when you're in the round, a lot of times, like with a hat. Oh, well, okay, I don't know. I feel like with some patterns where if you start out going where you turn after every round, you continue that in the pattern. Or if you start out never turning, you never turn the whole pattern. My pattern has you starting out where you don't turn, and then for the main body of the bag, you turn every round. And then when you get to the top of the bag, you stop turning and go around and around again. But you do join at the end of every row. So it's going to be an interesting write-up. I need to figure out I need to figure out if I want to have somebody test it or if I just put it out there and hope for the best. Oh my goodness. Oh, Frizzy! Yay, her coffee. Oh, we have to get back to school today. Ugh. And I gotta print some stuff off for the youngest. He is just button heads with me when it comes to the reading, so I just gotta find something. I just made a single crochet. What in the world? I've done all these half doubles, and all of a sudden I decide, nah, let's do a single. Oh boy. Get someone you trust to test it. Yeah, I don't know. Him. I don't know a ton of, I mean, obviously y'all want the bag, but like, Yes, and Frizzy will be live today in a couple of hours. I was thinking this morning that I was missing school, my kids, when I say no to everything else. Wait, hold on, what? I was thinking this morning that I miss. Oh, you were thinking this morning that you miss schooling your kids when I could say no to everything else because we had to school. Yeah, it's not that he's not reading, it's learning how to. And so, like, the retention, it's getting him to retain it and, like, not sit there and go, I know you know this. Just sound it out. You know, I hate having to do that because I know it's not making it fun for him. And then, you know, if it's not fun, they don't want to do it. And then, therefore, they shut down and they don't learn, you know, and then they just look at everything, you know, when they look at wanting to learn something, they look at it as, oh no, that's traumatizing. Yay for Julia. She got it scheduled. I'm not getting enough. You know what? I might get one glove done by the end of this time. I have no clue how many rows I've even done yet. Like, I mean, I can sit here and count, but I just keep going, so I don't know exactly how many rows I have. But all I gotta say is these gloves are gonna be soft and squishy. Soft and squishy. Well, thank you, Nikita, for becoming a honeybee. Yeah. Yeah, I got graphic novels for my middle kid, and it kind of sort of got him reading. I just need to get, I need to take him to the library more often, but, he's got himself a Kindle. I might get them new Kindles for Christmas because they've got older Kindles that are having issues with, like, just working, staying charged and all that. So I think they need to be upgraded to newer ones. And maybe I just need to get him a newer one, so maybe because he listens to audiobooks almost every night. He actually says they settle his brain down, my middle kid, to get him to settle down. Yeah, see, I think that's just what it is, Rebecca. I think he's just really stubborn. It's not that he is okay. Let me explain some of the issues if I can remember. He will say, like, all right, let's say the word is fact, F-A-T. Okay, that was one of the words on his flashcards because it's an at family word, A-T, at. And so he would see the word and he would say at, and then he'd go fant. And I'm like, dude, you did not say N in any of your. When you were sounding it out, there was no N, and there's no N written there. He's adding sounds to it. He's forgetting sounds. He'll say at, and then he'll go tat. And I'm like, okay, you didn't say t, you said f. Like, there's a disconnect somehow, or he's just being lazy. I don't know. Yeah. Is it? Maybe I should have him tested. He knows his letters though. He can. I can show him a letter by itself, and he can tell you the name and the sound, the first sound of it, or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, he's constantly adding letters in, forgetting the name. Like, and I don't know if it's just lazy or if that's an actual thing, like, because there's days, Rebecca, though, that he will, like, at fact. He'll do it just like that. But then there's days where it's like, we have those moments where he does that, where he acts, where I'm saying he acts like it, and I don't know if he is or isn't. But like I said, there are days, we've had days where he is like the golden child and just flies through it like no problem. So that's why it's like, is he just being a boy and being lazy? Or is he truly like, so I don't know. So, I mean, if he is, I'm going to feel horrible about myself for sitting there doing that. I know, but if I do know that that is a problem, I'll be like, well, poop. I've been frustrated with him for no reason. Well, I've been frustrated for the wrong reasons, I should say. And I will feel horrible about myself, and I will be like profusely apologizing to that kid. Like, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to be so mad at you all that time. Maybe. Huh. I'm gonna have to do that. Well, maybe we'll do that today, you know. I will maybe we'll just read today. Or, you know, yesterday I printed off these worksheets that were super easy, and he goes, "We should do school like that all the time." I said, "Why? Like, what did you like about it?" He goes, "It's really easy." I was like, "It's not always gonna be that way, dude." Like, it was, maybe I'll just print some more of those off just to give him that confidence boost today, you know. But the math, he does so well at math, y'all. His little flashcards that we have, I literally barely can have it up before I'm doing this. I'm just this whole time like we're already done with the stack in like 30 seconds. Oh, it kind of makes me want to like test the other ones just to be, you know. But the older child, she's reading like Harry Potter and stuff like that. Like, I know that's not like high level, but it's higher level, but she's, you know, going into high school next year, which is weird to say. But she's been reading above reading level for years. But then the middle one, you know, what if he has issues, you know? Oh gosh, a math genius. Gosh. Rebecca, you're giving me hope. I don't know why, but gosh, I'm glad we talked about this and you were here. Hope. Ooh. What if I called my bag the hope bag? What do y'all think of that? Because it's kind of the theme of today, you know? The happy hope bag. Ooh, I like that. Because it's been a happy morning. I've got hope now. Makes me happy that I have hope. Oh. Oh, you guys are making me like. Just keep crocheting. Y'all are amazing. I'll just bribe him. I'll be like, you know, work with me on this, and I will let you play the VR headset that has been put up for the last month. Y'all, I gotta take my glasses off for a second. My eyes were watering. Ugh, there we go. Now I can't see. Whew. There we go. Now I can see. The Happy Hope bag. That's what I'm calling it. I love the name. Y'all, I feel I just the 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 hope, the hopefulness, the blessing that blissfulness that I feel right now is amazing. I love you guys. Exactly, Frizzy. Okay, let me be honest. I am one of those that I don't want to label things because I don't want those labels, right? But I'm also I'm one of those people where I'm in the middle of the road on a whole lot of issues. And so like with that, it's like I want to know because then it helps me help him use his superpowers. So that's how I'm actually starting to look at it is it's not a challenge, it's a superpower. Yeah, I don't want to label him, but at the same time, I want him to be able, I want all my children to use their superpowers for good. The Happy Hope bag. Is that out there? Oh, I gotta make sure that's not taken. Hold on. I gotta look around for that first. Maybe you guys can help me too. Happy Hope something. Happy Hope crochet bag. Happy crochet panel bag. Does Happy Hope, does that sound like too much in a name though? Excuse me for that burp. You know, what do they call it? I honestly believe that every single human being on this planet Earth has a what do they call it? Is it neurodivergent? No. Where everybody's brain works in a different way. Everybody has some sort of tendency on that scale of brain power, you know. Right. And you know, I don't know too many people that actually have dyslexia, so like, and even those that I do, it's like whatever. So you can't read the same way as me, but there's ways out there to read with it. Huh. Well, and that might explain his, I don't want to say slowness, but his slow to develop in the reading area, because I mean he is only just now 8. So that's the other reason why I haven't been pushing to evaluate him, because he still has time, you know. My now almost 12-year-old wasn't actually reading like books until he was almost 9 anyway. So it was like, you know. Yeah, I just don't know if I want to use Spike in it. Yeah, exactly. Rebecca, I like that name. What did Rebecca say? I miss it. Oh, maybe she meant Lisa. Spiked Hope. Yeah, he definitely is a very ADHD kid. Before we knew my son, occurred a lot of frustrating after my hand. Oh gosh, Rebecca, you're hitting me right here. I was like, I didn't think you, Rebecca said it. I think she meant Lisa. The Spiked Hope. Giving hope. Gosh, I don't know. I just love the bag hope. I just love the bag. That's what it's called. I just love it bag. The hope tote. Melissa! See? Melissa, you are always the one to do it. I know, right, Steven? Spiked hope. Hey, you might get a little more than you bargained for with this bag. The hope tote. Is it a tote, though? Yeah. Yeah, a lot of ADHD symptoms. Yeah. Hope with a point. Mama Wench. That's a good one, too. I need to write these down. All right. I'm going to put the one I came up with, the Happy Hope bag. Your hope has been spiked. Yes, it has. I see what you mean with the spiked hope. I know, but it does sound funny. Hope tote. I like that. The hope tote. What was it? Hope with a point bag. I'm looking for something that's short and sweet and like just rolls off the tongue. It totes stuff around. It's a tote. I do like the hope tote. It rhymes and it flows very like. And you could even use it. You could say the hope tote can be used as a gift bag. The hope tote gift bag. Ha! See, that even goes well together. Okay. You know what? I think I like that. It just has the same feeling that everything else has been giving me this morning. The hope tote bag. Ah! Yes. I love it. Oh, you know what? I keep forgetting to count how many rows I have. Well, let me finish this one and then I'll count. Because I'm supposed to, well, pattern calls for 16. So we'll see. I got tiny hands, small hands, so we'll see. I definitely don't have, I have long fingers. They're not quite long enough to reach a full octave on a piano, but I can stretch my thumb and pinky out and almost go like that and get them. All right, Rebecca, thank you for being here. Have a fantastic day. I hope it's a good one for you. I like the hope tote. It just, the happy sack. That's a good one too. Oh, I love it. The happy sack. Like the hacky sack, but the happy sack. Hope in a, oh, I like that. Hope in a tote. Oh, it's got to be the hope tote. It just, I don't know, the happy sack, I do like that one too. The happy sack. Maybe I'll have to come up with a new one to do the happy sack. Because I like that. I'm going to write that down. Yeah, we do tote a lot around. The happy ball sack. I don't know, I like the happy sack. It sounds like the hacky sack, which is funny because I'm pretty sure, Marianne, you're into that you used to do the happy or the hacky sack thing, right? The point of hope. Oh, see, I like the point of hope too. The point of hope. The point of hope. Maybe I'll come up with something else for that. The point of hope tote. Point of hope. Grammy Rita. Yes. Okay, that's it, y'all. It's the hope tote. Yes. Because then you could turn it into a gift bag of a beanie in it, a blanket. It's big enough y'all could fold a blanket up in this thing. Oh, your son was into the hacky sack. Okay, sorry. I remember just hearing you tell stories about hacky sacks or something. That's why I put the two together. Happy bags. Coming soon, a line of tote. Yeah, right. I love it. The hope tote. You know what? How fun would it be to start a not a fundraiser, but like, what do they call it? Like, what's the Boggy Creek thing called where they're, you know, like a blanket collection, and like Mishi and what is it? Creative Grandma. They're you know, they're collecting soap sacks. How cool would it be if I would to start a thing like that, but for me on my channel where we do the Hope Tote and you guys make these Hope Totes, and you can send them to me and I can fill them up with items to give to foster kids, or you know, our church is doing a toy store where we're giving toys away for free to people that come through the care center at our church to shop for Christmas for their families this year. But I won't be able to do it this year. I'm thinking like next year. So like, and then I fill them up with something fun and like give it away and call it, and have you guys help me come up with like the Hope Tote, the meaning behind it, like giving hope to those that need it, you know, kind of thing. Good morning, Jan L. Ah, yes. Okay, I gotta write this down. The Hope Tote. And then, you know, people could come up with their own designs too if they wanted to change it up. But, you know, that would be fun. The Hope Tote filled with hope. As gift bubble. Okay. How cool would that be? Okay, I gotta start working on that. You know, like, and not putting too much in them because I don't want them to be overweighted because they will stretch out and I don't want them to look funny with too much in it. I'm thinking like a beanie and gloves or something and a small blanket, you know, for a foster kid for the winter. Or, I don't know. Oh, that could be the Monday make along for the year. It definitely takes me more than an hour and a half to make one of these bags. I will say that. I know the more I make them, the faster I'll get, but they definitely work up quick. I will say that. I got this one done over, like, I started it Sunday afternoon, evening-ish. No. Yeah. And finished it up sometime yesterday. And then the green one, the other one, I started it before that one, but put it down to finish that one. I started that one Saturday and finished it yesterday. So it's like a day and a half project with everything else that I do. Give some of my babies shower gifts. So I taught myself to crochet baby things. I know, because they get ripped out of their houses and they literally have the clothes on their back. They don't have time to grab anything. They just get pulled out. So yeah, something along those lines, you know, like what could we put in them to donate? Maybe the stuff you make on Tuesdays we could send in for the tote. I don't really have much for the tote to put in it. Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm only halfway done. Oh, that sounds so much fun. The Hope Tote. What do they call that? Drive? The Hope Tote Drive? Yes, I hear you. Package is out for delivery. What do I have out for delivery? Akita, I will add you into my Facebook group if you've answered the questions, and I'll try to remember to look into that after I'm off my live. I just saw that I had someone requesting to join. A beanie, a scarf, and maybe a square throw. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Just a small set, because you could fit it in there, but it can't be very big, you know? Yeah, small amigurumi. Okay, hold on. Let me write this down. Beanie. Scarf. What'd you say? Small throw. Small. Can't. Small blanket. And then, I keep starting small with just the M. Small Ammy. Okay, let me write this down. A couple different sizes. Oh my gosh, you know, or not yesterday, but the day before when I went to church, my heart for, I want to do something for people that have very little, because I have so much, you know, and so I wish I could like crochet the crap out of these bags and have a bunch of them made up for this year, but I just don't, I don't have the time for that. Like, it is literally, y'all, somebody started putting up on YouTube the other day, there's less than 50 days, less than 60 days until Christmas. Like, her thing was 55 days of Christmas, and that I saw that this morning, but yeah, like, no, I don't have time to do. Yes. Toothbrush, toothpaste, hairbrush, yeah. I'm trying to think. Yeah. But for like, yeah, anyway. It just sounds fun. You know, if I could get this up fast enough, I could get your guys' help with it, but I just don't know if I'm able to get it up fast enough. I'll try and work on typing up the pattern today. I just got to figure out, I mean, honestly, to adjust the size of the bag, you literally just, it's the number of rounds that you do. If you want to go bigger, you just keep increasing until it gets bigger. I know, Frizzy. Like, I am going to start talking to my husband and be like, look, we got to start thinking about Christmas. Like, it's like 6 weeks away. Like, it's not that far away. We need to start, like, hoarding gifts back right now, you know? My one kid, his birthday's coming up at the end of this month, so we have that to deal with too, and it's like, I want to get him a 3D printer, but I need to figure out how to do that and where we're going to put it. And be like, you know, is it going to be a birthday and Christmas gift because of how expensive they are? I don't know. So, oh yeah, yeah. She put it out on YouTube. This girl, I think her name's No Catchy Name Crochet is what her name, or the channel name was. Yeah, I'm not ready either. I got to get my mom's blanket done. So that's the other thing I got to concentrate on, is getting that done, because I want to get that done before Thanksgiving. I want to get her blanket done this month. I do not want to be working on her blanket in December. I want to have it done. I want to be going to the store and finding a box or some sort of bag to wrap it in so I can bring it to her for her Christmas. You've cut the new bup on your brain. I know. So excited for you. Yeah, these fingerless gloves will work up faster than an hour, I promise. It's just when you're on here talking about other things and doing other things, you know, it takes longer. And I need to get the kiddo's birthday, the dragon done. You know, the big parts out of the way. Hopefully the wings, I don't know. I can't decide which wings I want to do, because they're going to be floppy. They're not going to have wire in them. So it's like, which one do I want to do? I don't know. I don't know. Yay. Yes. Are you guys going to keep her name? Do you know yet, Frizzy? Have you convinced the kids to keep her name? Is it Lacey Lou, I think you said? I mean, when we had our dog Wesley, that's the name he came with. I was like, there's just no other name that worked. I mean, I just was like done trying to figure out a name, and I was like, you know what? Wesley's perfect. And so he kept Wesley. Kept the name that he came with, so. Oh, I did it again. Stop single crocheting. Oh my goodness. My daughter and hubby were foster parents and said that foster agency asked for gifts of some sort of totes, luggage bag, because kids moved clothes in garbage bags. I know. I have a best friend who has been in the foster care system, helping, be a foster parent, and I think they're currently just what are they called? Respite right now. They're not actually doing foster. They're actually what you would call foster failures. They adopted a foster kid, and they've got another one that's a guardianship that is also theirs as well. So, but she's still under guardianship, but she's basically theirs. Piper. If all goes well, we will go get her Thursday. Oh, fun. Right, Gigi? Yes, maybe that's what we do. Because I think, because he's been asking for one of those for the last couple of years, and I'm like, you know what? I want to get one for him because I think a lot of us would use it, to be honest. And he's just into making things, He wants to be an inventor, but I'm like, dude, you gotta, like, he's not really inventing things yet. So it's like, I don't know, but that's what he's always said for the last few years. It's been inventor. Foster failure. Yep. I don't think that's the right terminology. Is it foster failure? Because it makes it sound like you were like bad at it, but no, like you intended to foster and then hopefully give them back to their parents if they could turn their lives around. But then you ended up, keeping them. Oh, Tank. Gosh, you are so amazing. I love this. Fill a tote with hope using the hope tote. Fill a tote with hope. Love that. I know, right, Melissa? They've been around for a while, so I would hope that they would be a little cheaper, but they're still, I don't think they're very cheap. Foster fail. I think it's a foster fail, not failure. Y'all are making me want to hang out longer. Oof. Well, I guess I'll just have to come back on Frizzy's Live and hang out with you guys. Oh, I can't wait to do this. So, coming 2026, the Hope Tote Drive. I hate to wait till then, but I just don't think I have the time. I mean, if you guys want, I can try to get the pattern out as soon as possible. And maybe we could try to get a couple bags done for this year. I mean, not obviously a ton, but maybe start start out like this and hopefully, get bigger. Yeah, there we go. Sorry. I was finishing up this row and almost messed up. All right, so what do I got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm just going to test it for a second. Yeah, I mean, it's obviously not big enough yet, but so we're looking at 6 more rows. I mean, and they will stretch, so that's what I got so far. I love that. I'm also stretching it too, so I think I could get away with just a couple more rows. because I can stretch this and it not be too holy. But you know what? I think I'm going to do the 6 and see what it looks like. I can always pull back out if I need to. Mary Ann, seriously, that is, love that. That's cute. I actually tweaked it a little bit. I've been doing on the ends, I've been doing in both loops instead of the back loop. It's something I learned with ribbing. It gives it a cleaner edge. So I've been doing both loops on the ends. Oh, I love these. We must have hope to survive. I love it. Where's the hope? I don't remember that slogan. That must be, when was that? Either I wasn't paying attention when it was around, or it was before my time. But I've been around for a while. Not forever, but I don't want to get off here, guys. I'm having too much fun. I do too. I will try to get the pattern out this week. So that way it's, you guys have it in time before Thanksgiving and Christmas and all that. Tutorial-wise, I cannot promise you when that'll happen. Especially because it would have to be in parts, because it takes a bit of time to get the base done, and then it takes a bit more time to get the body done, and then a little bit of time. Like the top part doesn't take any time at all. I got the top part done within like an hour or so. So yes, and I know that's exactly what I'm thinking. Like a great way to use up yarn. So like I said, I will do my best to get the pattern written up hopefully today. Do I test it before I put it out, or do I just put it? I've done tested it twice at this point. It's funny because this bag is what gave me the idea for the top part for the other one, because I wasn't sure how I was going to finish this one, and I did this one up, and then I was like, I kind of like the way that one was done. So the only difference I did to this one is there is the crab stitch on the top, but it's not the backwards one. It's the where you go forward and you twist the hook. And I think that gave it a nice little top, which this doesn't have it, which I could go back and add it to it with some black yarn. But yeah, this bag is what gave me this bag top. But this is what started this. Oh, okay, Tank. All right, I need to get off of here. I'm going to keep working on my fingerless glove because I've only gotten one done. I actually haven't even gotten one done. I'm like maybe halfway. Oh, Lord. All right, I need to stop working on it and just get off of here so that way I can finish it. Oh, I got to go figure out the school stuff. See if I can find the dyslexia online testing or something that I can do for the kiddo today. So, wish me luck. And thank you guys so much for all the hope and the happiness that you give me every day. I love it. I love it. I love you guys. And I'm so happy to have you guys as friends and members of my channel. And yes, later, Gators. I love it. So I will see you guys in a couple of hours on Frizzy's live. Frizzy, if you want to drop your link real quick, go ahead and get that done while I'm finishing up if you want to. If not, go find Frizzy on her channel. Bees. And I will see y'all there. And then also for my channel, I'll be back here same time, same place tomorrow for Hump Day, where we pick a project and just work on it. So I don't know what I'll be working on tomorrow. It might be another bag. So, love you guys. Don't forget,